Buenos dias from Gracia. This is the Rorschach Spain update. The 9th of May, 2024. Quick summary of what's going down in Spain. Kicking off this week, Catalan politics is poised for a significant shift as nationalist pro-independence parties may lose their majority. Catalan parliament for the first time in years. Regional government called the snap elections after rejecting separatist minority government's budget proposal. Elections will be held on Sunday the 12th. Despite their collective effort, independence parties Esquerra, Junts per Catalunya, and the Candidatura de Unitat Popular probably will not secure the necessary 68 seats out of 135 to govern, ending their 13-year uninterrupted rule, if polls are to be believed, but you never know. Government predictions show that the Partit dels Socialistes de Catalunya, Catalan branch of the Socialist Party, is likely to win with 40 seats. However, presidency remains uncertain. On Monday the 6th, the Ministry of Education published data indicating that vocational training in Spain has seen a significant increase in enrollment over the last few years. Data shows that there's a 30% rise in enrollment over the past 5 years, reaching over 1 million students 2022 to 2023 academic year alone. Majority of these students, over 65%, attend public institutions. Encouragingly, enrollment distribution showed a gender balance in most fields. Men enrolled slightly more in entry-level and specialized courses such as transportation, electricity, and mechanical manufacturing. Enrollments in intermediate-level courses such as commerce increased as well, but less significantly. Spanish government has firmly rejected accusations from Javier Milei, Argentina's president, who said that President Pedro Sanchez is causing poverty and death in Spain. His accusations were in response to critical remarks made by Óscar Puente, Spain's transportation minister, who suggested that the Argentine president may have been on drugs while campaigning for office. Milei retaliated with a statement attacking Sanchez's politics on immigration and separatism, blaming them for endangering Spain's social and economic state. Tensions have risen since Milei's right-wing party gained control in November last year, contrasting with Spain's left-wing coalition government. The Argentinian president is scheduled to visit Spain soon for an event hosted by the far-right Vox party. Moving on, in a recent study from Preply, an online language learning marketplace, Romanian emerged as the most economically valuable foreign language in Spain. Study found that Romanian speakers earn an average annual salary of around 80,000 euros, almost triple the national average. Researchers analyzed over 500,000 job vacancies across Spain and found that Portuguese and Arabic follow Romanian in terms of high earnings. Even though society thinks English is the key to better paying jobs, it ranks 9th in salary. However, foreign companies operating in Spain still demand it. The country has a significant Romanian community that exceeds 500,000, which fuels high demand for Romanian translators, particularly in judicial and police systems. In economic news, despite the government's efforts to alleviate inflation, food prices have surged by 38% over the last 3 years. Government tried to bring down inflation by reducing the VAT sales tax on essential food items until the 30th of June, but a recent analysis by Facua Consumidores in En Acción reveals that the prices of some basic food items like potatoes, carrots, and iceberg lettuce have gone up. While these items saw the most significant rises, other staples such as olive oil, garlic, and eggs also experienced increases. However, some foods like onions, lemons, and sunflower oil have seen price reductions in the same period. Let's talk about property. Over the last decade, housing prices in Spain have increased over 30%, outpacing the rise in salaries by 10%. This has decreased the purchasing power of many potential homeowners. The report by Pisos.com has shown that the average price per square meter went up from around 1,600 euros in March 2014 to 2,200 euros in March this year. Trend is greater in high-demand regions like the Basque Country, Madrid, Catalonia, and the Balearic Islands. Currently, 6 regions have seen significant increases in the price average square meter, now costing over 2,000 euros. The group Pompeu Fabra University, in solidarity with Palestine, will hold conferences about Palestine's history and culture on the 14th, 15th, and 17th of May at the university's campus in Barcelona. There will be talks in English, Spanish, and Catalan. Medical news, Spain has become a significant player in global clinical trials, especially within the life sciences sector, positioning itself as a leader in Europe. According to El País, Spain now conducts over 40% of its 2,500 annual clinical studies in national research centers, with a particularly strong presence in high-demand areas like the Basque Country, Madrid, and Catalonia. Spain's healthcare system and an effective collaboration within the sector have propelled the country to rank second globally in the participation in clinical trials following the U.S. Spain's focus now is to expand the reach of clinical trials beyond major cities to include diverse regions across the country, particularly rural, enhancing access to new therapies and medicines for more patients. On Friday the 3rd, the Ministry of Culture abolished a national bullfighting award that traditionally includes a €30,000 government prize. This reflects a shift in Spanish society, which increasingly questions animal welfare and the cultural appropriateness of bullfighting, practice often criticized as cruel. The move has sparked controversy, drawing criticism from conservative traditionalists who've vowed to reinstate the award if their parties return to power in the government. Ernest Urtasun, head of the Ministry of Culture, cited a change in social and cultural reality as the reason for the decision, highlighting a national debate over the value and ethics of bullfighting. In banking, on Wednesday the 1st, BBVA, Spain's second largest bank, proposed a merger with Sabadell, the fourth largest bank, offering around €12 billion. This move aims to create a significant banking entity with over €1 trillion in assets and more than 100 million customers globally. The merger could help BBVA diversify its targets beyond international markets like Mexico and focus on the domestic Spanish market, a sector that Sabadell is well versed in. Hope they have some administrative reform in each banks. In the art world, on Monday the 6th, Spain's Prado Museum confirmed that a previously auctioned painting is an authentic work by famous 16th century artist Caravaggio. The painting, entitled Ecce Homo, was initially withdrawn from auction in 2021 after it was misattributed to the 17th century painter José de Ribera with an incredibly low starting price of €1,500. It's later revealed it was a Caravaggio original. Ecce Homo, which depicts Jesus Christ before his crucifixion, will be displayed at Prado Museum from May until October as a special one-piece exhibition before joining the museum's permanent collection. Only around 60 artworks of Caravaggio have been found, and this painting is considered one of the most valuable pieces in the world of art. Prado Museum has stated that it is one of the greatest art finds in recent history. If you're going to jumpstart that summer feeling, head to northern Catalonia for Girona's flower season. El Temps del Flors is a flower show held every year in the city of Girona in the Badivel neighborhood. Flower displays and beautiful decorations fill the city, attract tourists from across Spain and the world. Flower Festival will be held between the 11th and 19th of May. Closing this show with another festival. El Rocío is a Christian celebration in the Hermitage of El Rocío in Huelva. The city and the statue of the Virgin Mary are famous for having attracted pilgrims for decades. In recent times, they've brought in over 1 million people a year from Spain and beyond. As pilgrims flock the Wild West-style town characterized by sandy roads, there will be open-air masses, horse races, and traditional food, singing, and dancing. El Rocío will be celebrated on the 17th of May, which is known as the Pentecost, or 50th day after Easter Sunday. If you want to see a truly unique religious celebration, get down to Huelva. And that's it for this week. Thanks for joining us. By the way, if you're catching us on Spotify, did you know that you can drop us a comment and questions right there in the episode? It is very easy. The comments are kept private, so feel free to share your thoughts, queries without hesitation of retaliation. Just kidding. Or send your email so that we can get back to you. Go ahead and write something in those comments. We can't wait to hear from you. Hasta la próxima.